We wonder, could there be more than is perceived by the eyes and the ears, the nose, the touch, and taste? Beyond these faculties, does mind transcend? Or does mind exist beyond the realm of possibilities? Managing all possibilities. And what mind is this? Perhaps you own one. Of course you do. And that's why you're listening to this show. Lords and ladies, welcome to Planet Vrilock, your psionics digerati podcast. I'm going to talk about the uber occult abundance in literature and multimedia. But first, feast your eyes upon the meme in my podcast this evening and unlock the hidden realms before you. Dive into esoteric wisdom, magic, and more. The elderly man with his assistant in his occult library seems not deterred by the fiendishness and the frightening aspects of the decor of his library. He peers beyond the grim, grinning skulls, the serpents and symbolism of all that is still life. Still life, perhaps. And it is because his mind is so focused. And I want your mind to be focused too. This is the mystical literary conclave for which we speak of. If you're not convinced of the reality of the occult by now, allow for me to read an excerpt from a very prestigious book written by author Robert B. Stone, published in the 1970s. Its title, Lords and Ladies, The Magick of Psychotronic Power. And I shall read an excerpt to you now. And I quote, "The fire started in the morning. The stones turned red hot by evening. Thousands gathered to see Fiji firewalkers perform. The Fiji men chanted. They danced out on the hot stones in their bare feet. No burns. What is the connection between a man who produces gems out of thin air?" He's referring to Sai Baba. "A man who stops smoking effortlessly. A man who walk on hot stones without injury. All three are tapping psychotronic energy. They may never have heard of it, but that does not matter. Turn a switch and the lights go on, whether you heard of electricity or not. Tapping this psychotronic energy is just as easy as turning a light switch. Most people have not heard about it, although it has been around as long as man, and longer. Scientists have only discovered it in the past 5 years, and that is about as long as the name psychotronics has been in use." I might skip ahead here and read to you another passage. "Psychotronic power," and I quote, "has been eluding skeptics, so they continue to scoff. Meanwhile, it gets turned on for those who accept it. Miracles will happen for them until the skeptic arrives and says, 'No!' Then the miracles stop. Psychotronic power of the skeptic works too. The way he wants it to work. Belief is the switch to psychotronic power. Scientists learned this the hard way. For instance, they observed a person demonstrating how the energy of psychotronics could move an object across a table. But when they called in their skeptical colleagues, the demonstration failed. Psychotronic scientists now realize that their own consciousness affects their experiments. These experiments now prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that once man turns on the psychotronic switch, he is connected to a vast cosmic psychotronic generator that makes his every thought act like it was a fact. This book helps you to hook up to this cosmic psychotronic generator. It then gives you systems for mentally creating benefits that become an accomplished fact in your life. And I'll stop there and skip ahead for you to this last section of the introduction. And I quote, "While psychologists study mental telepathy, while chemists check how the molecular structure of water is changed by a faith healer's hands, while doctors study mind affecting body through biofeedback, while physicists study levitation, materialization, and dematerialization in the laboratory, you are able to use this energy today in your life. You adjust your beliefs about what is possible or not possible. You hook in to the cosmic psychotronic generator. You look, you point your finger, you exert God-like control over your life and your world." End quote. By Robert B. Stone, The Magic of Psychotronic Power. Well, we have certainly set sail for interesting times and moved much further ahead in the realm of psychotronics that we now call psionics. And I'm going to delve into that and the occult coming up soon. Alright, lords and ladies, the arcane tome of power, the tome Overflow, the codex of Enigma is before you. Unlock hidden realms, dive into esoteric wisdom, magic, and more. Join me, Herr Doktor Vrilock, as we embark on a mystical journey through the hidden realms of the occult, magic, and metaphysics. For over 4 decades, well, give or take, I've delved into the esoteric, exploring the boundaries between the known and the mysterious. So, buckle up, because we're about to unravel secrets that defy conventional wisdom. I want you to explore Vrilock's magic store at vrilock.com/shop. Remember, the veil between worlds is thin, so keep your senses sharp and your intentions clear. So, I welcome you to the uber occult abundance in literature and multimedia. I'm talking about vrilock.com/shop. And today we embark on this mystical journey through the hidden realms of the occult, magic, and metaphysics. The reality beyond the page is, well, it's something that's pushing us to question reality itself. Have you ever wondered why the occult fascinates us? Whether it's in film, fiction, or real secret text, hidden away, locked in some university's library, or some wealthy billionaire's private laboratory. It's more than just magic, spells, and eerie rituals which entice our curiosity. The occult dances on the edge of legitimate knowledge, pushing us to question reality. From ancient Hermetic texts to contemporary works, such as my own, The occult has woven its spell across space and time. But beware, curiosity can lead to unexpected revelations. Fear not. My books, audiobooks, and video courses will guide you safely and, more importantly, to effective power and success. At Vrilock.com, we've curated a treasure trove for seekers of wisdom and empowerment, just like you. Dive into our collection of self-empowerment books, audibles, and video courses. Whether you're a novice or an adept, there's something here for everyone. Let's explore the wisdom hidden within these pages. Keep the Magic High, the ebook. It's a recommended starting point for beginners. I'd say intermediate students as well, coming from other schools of thought, will enjoy and learn from this book on psionics. Discover practical techniques to elevate your consciousness and tap into your innate power. This book gives it to you, everything. Audiobooks for commuters. Of course, if you're busy, and aren't we all, transform your daily commute with esoteric knowledge. Listen to ancient wisdom and new revelations while stuck in traffic. And then when you learn, turn those mundane moments into magical ones. And hey, before you know it, you're no longer stuck in traffic as much as you used to be, because you've learned how to use the appropriate sigils and how to meditate with amplifiers and use your fantastic facilitators that only Herr Doktor can give you at Vrilock.com/shop. Video courses explore astral projection, energy work, psionics, dowsing, and divination. Our instructional guides will walk you through practices that bridge the mundane and the mystical, the esoteric and the occult. These are bridged by the technology and the methodology of psionics. Psionics is the new school of reasoning in the modern time. Let's go beyond the veil and adventure, beyond history, beyond the future. Join me as I share my personal adventures across the 7 seas and beyond the veil of the natural world, from encounters with spirits to unexplained phenomena, which shall be demystified in my books. We'll navigate uncharted waters. Remember, the occult isn't just about dusty old tomes. It's about living, breathing, a force waiting to be harnessed. In conclusion, I'd say to you, the occult isn't confined to Hollywood fiction. It's woven into the fabric of existence. As we explore literature and multimedia, let us honor both the ancient and the new. Embrace the mystery, question the mundane, and above all else, keep the magic high. Now remember, the hidden qualities of words and signs lie within our reach. Would you accidentally unleash them? Only one way to find out. Keep listening, lords and ladies. More I have to tell you. The veil between worlds, as I've said, is thin. So keep your senses sharp and your intentions clear. And above all else, when you learn from Herr Doktor Vrilock, psionics training and technology, books, audiobooks, and video courses, always remember to keep the magic high. Herr Doktor challenges you to explore the mysterious, the esoteric, the so-called occult, and embrace the new methodology and reasoning of psionics. Good night, lords and ladies, and until next time, as always, keep the magic high, as Octor commands.